It's tax season. For millions, that means frustration. So we're breaking down the disconnect between taxpayers, the IRS, and Washington. Okay, let's dive right in. First up, the reality that hit so many taxpayers in 2024. You see this feeling all over the internet. People felt like their own money was being held hostage. These delays went on for months, way past the 21 days the IRS usually advertises. You can just feel the frustration here. People were left with no answers, just getting angrier. And if you finally got through to an agent, they'd tell you to wait up to 10 more weeks. So what was the culprit? The official reason was a system glitch, the forced manual processing. Now, while all this was going on, what was the IRS talking about publicly? Let's see. Yeah, while taxpayers were waiting for refunds, the IRS was focused on warning people about scams. They put out their annual Dirty Dozen list, highlighting the biggest tax scams out there. You've got the usual suspects like phishing, but also newer stuff like bad advice from social media. And this highlights another major disconnect between today's problems and tomorrow's big political promises. Looking to 2026, the Treasury is promising a gigantic refund year. They're talking refunds of up to $2,000. So why the huge jump?
It's all tied to the One Big Beautiful Bill Act and its tax cuts.
Okay, so what does this all mean for you? Let's break down your 2025 tax playbook.
First up, the standard deduction is getting a nice bump, which helps lower your taxable income.
Heads up, crypto traders, you're getting a new form. It's called the 1099-DA. Plus, there are new breaks for overtime and tips, and a much bigger cap on the SALT deduction. All right, so where does all this leave us? Will the reality actually match the promise? So let's recap the journey. We had frustrating delays, then a focus on scams, and now a promise of huge refunds. Which leaves us with the big question: will new laws and bigger checks fix the old, frustrating system itself?